Hey everyone, it's Dr. Omodele Ayeni. Let's do 20 questions. Defining myself in 3 words, I am very tall. When it comes to my profession, my work and what I do, integrity, surgical skill or proficiency, and very caring and empathetic, which is most important for my patients. That was more than 3. Once upon a time, I was a radio DJ. I ran a radio station in Northern Ontario, and I'll give you the handle. You ready for this? Welcome back to today's best mix, AM 58. Gosh, there's just so many. I don't know. Nas, a lot of hip hop influence, but I also love jazz music, so the contemporaries, Miles Davis. The most endearing advice I've gotten along this journey has been, the higher up you get, the more successful you become. Truly, the lonelier it is at the top, and not to be afraid of that, and to learn to embrace it. I love Will Smith, man. Will Smith keeps it cool. I don't know that I prescribe to one definition. I think when a patient comes to me, I take a very individual approach, and it's not a necessary one-size-fits-all definition of beauty. So it's a very fluid, it's a very malleable definition, if you will. And I'm not trying to skip you, but I think beauty literally changes with each patient that comes through the door. Full disclosure, we've got one of the most exciting technologies in the office at the Touch-Up Clinic at APSI, which is the M-Sculpt Neo. That's something that I've used in the past with great result. Right now, we're seeing a boom as we get onto the other side of this pandemic. There's no question, people are becoming a lot more aware as it comes to their face. So, addressing fine lines and wrinkles through neuromodulators has been a big thing for us. And also just refreshing the face. We're not looking at a wholesale transformation, but, replacing some of the volume that's been lost with age, with hyaluronic acid fillers has been a very big thing. Lip volumizing with fillers as well has been quite popular with us. So a lot of these kind of minimally invasive touch-up type procedures have been really, really, really busy within our clinic. It's a challenge to get men in to jump on the aesthetic procedure scene. So the men that do come into the clinic are looking at Botox for fine lines and wrinkles. They're looking at fillers for replacing some of the lost volume in the mid-face and in the lips as well. And again, back to what I started with the pandemic putting such a stranglehold on gyms, a lot of men have been coming in for treatments with our M-Sculpt and M-Sculpt Neo. I think, there are trends are trends. They go up, they go down, but you never want to get caught in something. You look back 5 years from now and say, man, I really wish I didn't. I think buccal fat pad augmentation is something that has been around for a long time, but has been popularized lately with some celebrities. And I think in the right hands, when it's done appropriately, it can have a very impactful effect on helping slim the middle third of the face. But I think right now, folks who either are not trained in the technique or patients who are asking for a little bit of too much of the treatment are resulting in a significant hollowing. And I do think in 5 years from now, you're gonna see an avalanche of patients coming back looking to restore the fullness to the cheek area because they kind of overdid it, because that's what's hot right now. I dream of Tulum. I don't know, I've never been, but I hear so much about it, and I think that would be a fun place to check out. I've always thought, Disney with my 2 little boys would be something we're gonna try and get to as well, but I think Tulum is gonna be the first on the list. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been to a restaurant. I've always been a fan of the Keg Steakhouse. If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. You're gonna have to ask some of the other people in the room. Secret nicknames, Daddy Modi, Big Mo, but I am a little more svelte than I have been in my past 10, 15 years. So Big Mo has now become kind of Slender Mo. Aside from that, it's Daddy Modi, Big Mo, Mo Money, Mo Problems. Barack Hussein Obama, no questions asked, full stop. That would be incredible. Ogres are like onions from Shrek.
Remember you like Shrek.
I love Mars bars a little too much than anyone in this world could ever imagine. Lots of Mars bars secretly and strategically placed throughout the house. I think right now liposculpting has kind of risen to the next level of not just interest, but actual craft skill. And I think minimally invasive liposculpting is going to be the big trend to keep an eye out for, 100%. It's fun. It's challenging. And it's incredibly rewarding. Sun protection, sun protection, sun protection. A lot of patients that I see in my practice come to me in their 4th and 5th decade, and they're looking to start to prevent, or at least start to reverse some of the changes that they're seeing. But the unfortunate reality is that the effects of UVA, UVB light has its greatest impact in your teens and 20s. So sunscreen, barrier protection with big hats. Fatherhood is the simple, most important part of my life. It's the greatest part of my life. It's what I look forward to every morning. I love being a plastic surgeon, but more than that is being a dad. Thank you everyone for joining us. It's Dr. Ayeni. Can't wait to see you at the clinic. Favorite dad joke. Here we go. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. No? Yes? Maybe?